man is driving. Sometimes we look at, what a man can do for us. Sometimes we look at the material part first before we decide if we want you to love us. So it's kind of hard to even decide, well, let me back that up. It's kind of hard to tell you how to love us if we don't know if you're the one that we want to love us. So the thing that I think women do wrong is we kind of want to see what you can do for me before I want you to be with me. Do you get it? And I know you're listening because, you've texted me. So I think when you meet a woman, I think what you should do is ask her, hey, because we all want to be loved different. I don't even think it's a point of, I'm not going to tell you how to love me because I don't want you to be fake. I want you to show me what you're capable of being in as a man. So I'm not going to sit down with you and say, this is what I expect of you. This is what I want you to do, blah, 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 as far as when it comes to loving me. Now, if it was a financial standpoint, that may be different. I'll tell you what I expect us to do as a team so that we can grow once we get to that point. But when it comes to loving me, I want you to show me how you're going to love me, because if I tell you how I expect you to love me, I'm not going to think it's real. And I think most women now, because we've been through so much with men, I'm not just going to sit down and say, I expect you to do this, and I expect you to cook, and I expect you to rub my feet, and I expect you to call me every 5 minutes and tell me that you love me. That's fictitious. That's not real anymore. So you have to show a woman as well as tell a woman how you feel about her. And I think that maybe that's what you're running into. So when you meet a woman, you need to show her how you feel about her, and don't just expect her to tell you from the door, hey, I need you to do this and I want you to do that, and that's going to make me feel that you really love me, because that's not real. That's my take on it. I'm going to move right along to the next question. I hope that answers your question, and that's just coming from me, and that's just Char's take on it. And some of the women listening may see that different. So Brian, he's all the way from Tennessee. Brian wants to know why so many women, the first thing they do is put standards on a man on what he should have and what he should bring to the table, when most women nowadays aren't coming to the table with the same thing. It makes a man think that you only want the man for that one thing, and you don't really like him for him. That's great, Brian. That's really good, because I'm 100% with you on that. I think that when you meet a person, they should be on your level. If they're not on your level, I don't think the conversation should go any further. I don't think it's about what you can bring to the table or what she can bring to the table. I think it's about what we can do with each other, how we can move forward as a team. So if I'm looking to you just for what you can do for me, then that makes me a gold digger. That makes me, I'm trying to get up on the come up. I'm not looking for someone that I can grow with. I'm looking for somebody that can grow me. So I totally agree with you. Women, we do need to stop doing that. Stop saying, well, he need to have this and he need to have that and he need to have this when he steps to me. Well, what are you going to bring to the table as the woman, as far as, and we're not even going to say bring to the table. What are you going to have together when you meet that man? Is your SHIT together? Are you living the way he's living? Are you working the way he's working? I just think that we all need to be on the same page as that. So you're right, women, we need to stop doing that. We need to stop seeing what a brother has and what a brother does not have if you are not on the same page. But for me, if I'm working and I'm trying to build my credit and I'm going to church and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, if you're not on that level with me, we don't even need to go on a second date. We don't even need to go further. So that's just my take on that, Brian. And I hope that answers your question. And I hope anybody that's listening that may be going through the same thing, that will answer your question as well. You guys can text me. You guys can inbox me. You guys can find me on Instagram. You guys can send me your questions, your thoughts, your comments. You all have my links, tinyskitto1@gmail.com. I am here every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. It is the evening wind down. I do appreciate you guys. And it means a lot to me that people would even reach out to me for my opinion. So I just want to thank you all. And I hope that you guys are kicked back and you're winding down and you're rocking with me. I do have one more question before I go into my next segment. This is Jay. He's from Nashville. Jay wants to know, why would anybody consider moving too fast to be too fast if you meet that person and you think that that person is the one for you? I really don't know how to answer that because it's different strokes for different folks. I think if you meet a person and you and that person are vibing, you shouldn't put a time limit on it. So I guess I can answer it a little bit, but it's just about how you and that person vibe, because vibes don't lie. It's all about your chemistry with that person. My father has always told me a man knows within the first few days, months, or whatever, if that woman is somebody that he wants to be with. Now, let me tell you how women think. Women know a little bit sooner than that. We know right from the jump if you are the type of man that we can see potential in to be a stepfather to our children if we have children. If you are the type of man that will be a provider, if you are the type of man that we want to bring home to marry, we know because we can see things in you. Most women are looking for providers. You have to think about, look at how most women are not raised with their fathers. Some women are, a lot of women are, but a lot of women aren't. So a lot of women are looking for that father figure. So if I meet you and you possess all those qualities that I've been missing, I know right from the jump that I'm going to lock him down. But then that goes back to, there's not a lot of men that we can lock down because most men are already married. Most men are in prison. Most men are gay. And that's just the simple truth. And I'm not against anybody. I love everybody. But that's the hard truth. So if you meet somebody and you think that you want to move fast with that person, kudos to you. A week, 2 weeks, a month, whatever it is, go for it. I don't think you should put a time limit on your love. If your love is there, because men, you know if that's somebody. And if you find a good woman, you better lock her down because the same thing goes. It ain't a lot of single women that's out here that's really good women. So hats off to you. Hey, y'all, I have some more stuff coming up. I have some more music coming up. We're going to come back. I got a lot of more emails to answer. When I come back, I'll do 3 more questions. I'll do 3 more songs. And then I'll do the my daily topics. Not my daily topics. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me for that. I'll give my daily advice to you. And then we'll wrap it up. Next week, hopefully we'll be ready to go into 2 hours. I do have some really big interviews that I'm going to be doing with you all. The Skype will be set up. You guys can visually see me. So it won't just be the voice. You guys can see what I'm doing, how I'm chillaxing. I do a wine of the evening, and that's just my preference. You know, so you can do whatever you want to do. It's just the whole point of, you know, chilling with me. If you guys have some show suggestions, send them in. I want to give a shout out to my people in Miami that I know are tuned in every Wednesday night. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys are ever in Miami, make sure you go to Bear Rose Hookah Lounge. Gotta go by. It's the coolest, smoothest, cheapest hookah lounge that you're ever going to find in the MIA. Right now, guys, I got some Let It Go. No, I've already played Let It Go, so I'm not going to do that. I got some Maybe. And that's a track that I did for somebody that I was really, really digging. And because you just never know. So, you know, it's Maybe. I did that song and we just gonna roll with it. We're having a good time. I just want to thank you all for kicking it with me. I got some Maney and I'm also featured on that. So y'all rock with me. It's your girl Char. It is the evening wind down. It's Wednesday nights, and y'all know how we do. Also, shouts out to Delso. I see you tuned in. Shouts out to Horace Augustine. He has been my manager for a lot of years, and I just want to thank you all for rocking with me. One life, one love. Hang tight.
looking like a model. I got a glass of the Nouveau, a glass of Patron. Now I see you looking at me. I think I got you in the zone. I see her with a man, but he nothing like this. I know I'm on your list, so just give him the diss. Baby, what it is, just tell me what it's gon' be. I can do you good, he ain't really nothing like me. I can do something that your man won't do. I can do something that your man won't do. I can do something that your man won't do. I can do something that your man won't do. Cause he nothing like me.
I know I got swag and your girl like this. She might be cold, but I'm way more cool. You need to diss her cause she's way old news. Now I know you know that I'm a damn diva, aka Miss Number One Man Pleaser. Sure you know that you wanna leave with me tonight. And my man don't got it like you, and your girl don't got it like me. That's why we should get it on tonight. You and me in the VIP.
I can do something that your man won't do. I can do something that your man won't do. I can do something that your man won't do. I can do something that your man won't do. Cause he nothing like me. Cause he nothing like me. I can do something that your man won't do. I can do something that your man won't do. I can do something that your man won't do. Something that your man won't do. Cause he nothing like me. Cause he nothing like me. Hell no, he ain't nothing like me. No, right here is where you tryna be. All night long, show that it's the right song. For me to tip a body off with the lights on. I am 750, baby, 750 pimp. Yeah, he won't beat me, but I ain't studying him. Yeah, I'm trying to do something that he ain't doing. Going hard in the walls, got the paint move. I'ma start from the bottom, gonna use my top. The tongue got it going numb, tell me when to stop. I see you do hating cause my game got game. Yeah, I said game pimp, but I am not playing. You don't wanna act right, she'll be my thing. Simple and plain, she can ride on my night train. Got her over then treat her like some ice cream. You a super chick, I might as well try. I can do something that your man won't do. I can do something that your man won't do. I can do something that your man won't do. I can do something that your man won't do. Cause he nothing like me. Cause he nothing like me.
Yeah.
CashXbeats.com.
Yeah, 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 yeah. All white like a llama, we chillin' the sauna. Niggas got 3